So that happened. Hello everyone and welcome to Akame Kill episode 21. 21? Review? I think it's 21. I don't know. And for the first time, well, I stayed to the next time, you know. Because I was curious, as like, kill little sister. Kill little sister. Who's killing the little sister? Because people were posting, like, you know, the remaining tiles. Kill the spear, kill little sister. And I was just like, oh, okay. And the little sister caught my eye out most. I'm not continuing for the remaining tiles. For sake of spoilers. But yeah, I think Kurome is going to die next episode. Oh, God. But yeah, and to be perfectly honest, you know how there's this, like, you know, joke with Game of Thrones, and then, you know, it started with Akame kill. Akame kill and Game of Thrones ending meme, and then they're just like, spoiler, everyone dies. I mean, that's good for a joke, and if it's done right, then fair enough. But, well, I can see everyone dying at the end of this series, save for Akame and Tatsumi, because they're protected by plot armor. But, yeah. The episode itself was, it was good in its own right. Now I'm trying my best to review it, because, you know, when they were, you know, like, planning to go save Tatsumi, and I was just like, oh my god, they're only thinking about Tatsumi, and then, you know, like, the agenda saying, we'll need Encouragement for the final battle, and I'm just like, come on, what about LeBlanc? Come on. I mean, there was just no mention of him. And then we panned out to, well, I don't know where it panned out, but then we got to them being in the capital and in LeBlanc's library, bookstore, whichever. And they found out that he was dead, and I was just like, oh my god, so little emotion. I mean, in the manga, when Mine found out that he died, she didn't say anything because she couldn't, because of, well, for certain circumstances. But you could see it in her facial expressions that she was generally sad. But yeah, the fight with Mine and Budo. I'm not, well, for the sake of, like, you know, assuming, well, then again, the agenda did say it, I didn't expect Budo to die. I mean, well, how should I put this? We know from the beginning that with the situations that she's in and based on her emotions, Pumpkin can become more powerful, extremely so. And fair enough, I was prepared for something like that. But, you know, obviously I'm inexperienced with all that, you know, love, mushy crap. And sure, the love that she had, had for Tatsumi would have been strong, but it would have been much more stronger if they were actually together. You know, actually boyfriend and girlfriend. But they're not. It was just basically unrequited love, and became requited when she died. But yeah. So Budo's dead. Kinda pissed, very pissed, because he's, like, supposed to be on par with Esdeath. And, yeah, again, you can argue that it was set up for something like this in a situation where Mine could defeat someone like them. So I can't be too angry at that, but at the same time a little bit pissed because, again, character hyped up and then dead. Well, not hyped up, well, hyped or set up and then boop, dead. You know, give him, like, you know, this background and then gone. But yeah. But he took it down with him, so I suppose that is fair enough, I can see that. But yeah, the fight with Esdeath and Susanoo. This should have happened when they were going to kill Borak, you know, before the alterations. So yeah, Esdeath shown her trump card, you know, that time and space-time freeze thing, and it is bull seeing it animated. I mean, when I saw it in the manga, I was just like, oh, okay, that seems interesting, but then it does seem overpowered, but just seeing it animated and the way it worked, I was just like, that's bullshit right there. I'm calling bullshit. But yeah, but this was what I was looking forward to say when the fight came with Susanoo and Esdeath. I'm fighting you not as a humanoid Tegoan fighting you as a warrior. So she acknowledged him as a person, you know, like, yeah, bonus points for me because of that individuality thematic. Because, yeah, Tatsumi was when that episode happened, when, you know, they were training, just talking, and Tatsumi saying, like, oh, you're a person, all that, but then Susanoo counteracting him. But yeah, this was like foreshadowing. Well, it foreshadowed in the manga, and I suppose it foreshadowed to this point as well. You know, like, you can be a person no matter what you are, essentially. And Esdeath saw him as a person through battle, whilst Tatsumi saw him as a person through interactions and just being with him. What else? Oh yeah, Wave made a very interesting comment, saying, why is she killing Tatsumi? Doesn't she love him? But then Ron made the thing that I said when you know, the execution was first announced, saying she's killing him because she loves him. She doesn't want anyone else to do it. But me, I still view it as she's killing him. Well, actually, I can't, because yeah, that doesn't apply here. Scratch that. Doesn't apply here. But yeah, she is killing him for the sake of love. She doesn't want anyone else to kill him. She would rather herself deal the killing blow, essentially. And still being confused, Kurome then gave her insight, saying exactly the same thing. You know, like, I want to be the one to kill my sister. I don't want anyone else to do it. It basically, I don't think either Kurome nor Esdeath would be able to live with themselves if someone else took the lives of Akame and, you know, Tatsumi. But yeah, Mind's death. Now, I basically spoiled it, but not essentially, you know, like, how should I say it? Oh yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. In the manga, Tatsumi and Mine get together. It's one chapter after, I think. Hold on, why did I do that? Hold on. Akame kill. No, not Bulot. No, not. Damn it! Manga. Manga here. There's Despair part 2. No, where's Despair gone? Part 3. Is it Hesitation? Give me a second. Yeah, it's not long after manga chapter 43. It's literally not that far. So yeah, and then people knew, like, even anime only watchers, if you haven't read the manga, everyone thought that these two were gonna get together when that episode happened. So yeah, it's not a spoiler because you already knew it. Even if, you know, you didn't see it, but you knew it. So yeah. If those two were together, the death would have been more impactful. Why? Because it did that cliched thing of someone dying and then saying their love at essentially the last second, and I'm just like, what? Yes, she did kiss him, but then the same thing applies. She's only doing physical interaction. Can that be considered? No, let's rephrase it. She's only doing the act of kissing because she doesn't want to go without regret, essentially. And while some people view that, like, you know, the last minute "I love you" thing as sad, and you can consider it as such, but me, not so much, because it's just like when nothing happened. Yes, it was going to happen, but it didn't. I mean, they had plenty of time to do it afterwards, and Leone and LeBlanc even noted in the anime that those two were getting a bit closey, and nothing happened. So, yeah. some of you may have found mine's death sad, but to me, I just don't like it when they do something like because it grinds my gears. So yeah, and then Susanoo's death. Being acknowledged as a warrior, but that one wasn't sad because it wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be honor. It was meant to be. Right. Yes, it was sad to see him die. However, it wasn't meant to be dramatic and, you know, sorrowful as Sherry's and Chelsea's and Bors's. Basically, he died like a warrior, like Brulot. That was the death that he had. He had a warrior's death. It wasn't supposed to. It was sad to see him go, but he died in a honourable way, I suppose. He died human. Susanoo did. He didn't die as a Tego, who died as human. So yeah, I'm going to give this episode a 7 to a 7.5 out of 10. It was an okay episode. The fighting was good, but I don't particularly want to lower it. I mean, if you want my honest opinion, I would give this a 6, but I want to give it a 7 to a 7.5 because, you know, like, I'm a little bit irritated with Budo dying straight off the bat. Because, yeah. I'll see you all next week for Kill the Sister.